What is happening, everybody? It's time for the start of a new week. I hope you had a great weekend. And now let's talk about some of the best bets starting off this week for Monday in Odd Shopper. So as you guys come in here, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And also, if you ever want any more bets or information from myself, we do have our chalkboard challenge, which is totally free to download. There's a link for that below. And it was a really good betting weekend, in particular with the UFC this weekend. Had some bets on Derek Lewis and for him to win by KO. So it was really fun this weekend. And if you guys want to get some extra bets, like I said, for myself, it is totally free to download Chalkboard. But now let's go and talk about Odd Shopper, where also, if you want to sign up, link below, and that'll get you 70% off. So we'll start by looking at just overall all of the best bets of the day. Primarily, it's going to be baseball, although there is some tennis mixed in here as well. As you see, Heather Watson is plus 100 to win over at Bet365. We have the fair line of minus 106. We compare her line at Bet365 to some other books. You'll see even money at Bet365, and then every other book has it at minus 105, anywhere to minus 120 at BetMGM. And then also, new feature that we have here, I talked about it the other day, but we do now have live odds that are updating on the page, so you don't have to refresh to see whatever the most recent odds are. So you guys will see as I'm looking at this, some of the odds changing in real time based on books moving lines or just our algorithm changing what some of the projections are. So pretty cool, because if you have this up over the course of the day, you'll see different bets popping up as being plus EV or certain ones coming off the board. But number one overall projected bet of the day, Jazz Chisholm to record a run, plus 130 is the odds. We have the fair odds here at plus 114. And Jazz Chisholm, who's been out for an extended period of time for the Marlins, report came out this morning that he's expected to be activated from the injured list. And I think people might forget how good Jazz Chisholm has been over the course of the year. At the very least, it looks like FanDuel has forgotten, because he's plus 130 score run at FanDuel, but plus 100 at DraftKings, plus 100 at BetMGM, and minus 108 at Caesar. So definitely an outlier line there on FanDuel that I expect to move over the course of the day. So Jazz Chisholm, like that line quite a bit. Let's see if we have any good-looking strikeout props on the board. Here's one on JP France for under 3.5 strikeouts. And the 3.5 in itself maybe isn't the best line in the world. We're getting plus 125, so that's what makes it stand out. It's not that we think the under 3.5 hits all that often, 46%, so lose a little more often than it wins, but plus 125, that is what makes it worthwhile. And now here's a line that I really do like, probably my favorite strikeout prop of the day. You got over 5.5 strikeouts for Corbin Burns against the Washington Nationals. The Nationals offense doesn't strike out a ton, and they have also been better as of late, but still, 5.5 is a really low number for Corbin Burns, who after a slow start to the year has been excellent in the second half of the season. So if I pull up some of Corbin Burns' numbers here on my other screen, look at some of his recent performances, as well as just his overall strikeout rate in the second half of the year, which I think really does paint a picture of how good Corbin Burns has been recently. And then also why we should expect this over 5.5 strikeout prop to hit as the line is moving on the page as I'm talking about it. They know. They could hear us. Anyway, second half of the year, Corbin Burns has a 0.9 ERA, and he also has 29 strikeouts in 20 innings so far since the All-Star break. So Corbin Burns getting back to his Cy Young caliber ways, and I do really like him for over 5.5 strikeouts against the Nationals. Now let's go ahead and look at Prize Picks. See what's standing out in the Prize Picks builder, and the answer for today is nothing. Nothing plus EV standing out. Let's see what is going to look good on FanDuel, if anything. Yeah, so handful of tennis bets in here. Take out some of those other lines for college football. But here we go. So mixing in some tennis with some baseball. Monasterio from the Brewers to record a hit today, minus 160. Then we've got the Kakinakis versus Dan. This could be a totally fake tennis match here that's just here to troll me. I mean, not really, but I have no clue how to pronounce this name. Anyway, Thanasi against Daniel, under 2.5 total sets. That is a 3% expected EV. Cornet versus Havlikova, under 2.5 sets, 2% expected EV. So it's 3-leg parlay on FanDuel plus 314 odds, 6% expected EV, and wins 25% of the time. That is the number one FanDuel parlay of the day. And yeah, nothing else really standing out too much here, but there's always going to be more bets and whatnot. They get added over the course of the day. And full baseball slate. So going to be a lot of stuff popping up later. If you guys want to check that out, link below to sign up. 70% off your first month of Odd Shopper. So less than $1 per day. 4 bets are going to help you make money. So go check that out for sure. And then Chalkboard, like I said, totally free to download if you have any other questions, comments, wants additional bets for myself. And that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Good luck with all your bets. See you back here tomorrow.